So at what point did you feel like life really begun for you?
I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna believe this shit, but it really was me. It was a testimony of life. Is when I lost everything, and everybody still thought had everything. Like, I was 33 living in my mom's basement, which is crazy to me. Like, I hear me saying it out loud, it's kind of bugged out. But I had to lose everything. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with multiple women. I was dealing with a whole bunch of dumb situations that were distracting me because I felt like I had to keep those scenarios alive to be the best me. And it really messed me up. So I had to, you know, like they say, like Hov said, man, there's a fork in the road, and I went straight because there really is no paths. There's not in your life, you'll come to the point where there is no two ways. It's either you're going straight or you're just gonna be the average motherfucker for the rest of your life. And I'm at the point where I'm going straight all the way till I die to the, you know what I mean? Like, I believe I died before my, like, past, because it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? My spirit was broke, my mind was broke, my pockets was broke, you know, it was just a catastrophe. And that's when I realized life. I realized, like, you know, like I said, I didn't have a Dodge to my name. I had a Mercedes at the time. I didn't pay 4 months on it. There's someone else there, they're looking for me, looking out for me in the higher realm, because, like, real shit, like, I didn't pay 4 months on a car. Like, I don't even know how my car was even in the drive. I used to wait for that shit to come out. Like, damn, it's gonna beat it. Like, real shit. Even at the shop, I was like, yo, is it gonna be at the, you know what I mean? When is the day? And it never came, because I know my intentions behind everything I was doing was real. And, you know, for me, spiritually, that's when, you know, you're like, yo, where you get put in it's like this, right? You're in a box. When you look to the left, you're like, damn, I can't get through that wall. And then you look to the right and it's death. So when you're put in those two positions, that's when life really, you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And then when you break through that, the rest is free. Like, it's all free now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be put in crazy positions now, but it is what it is. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I found God, I found the universe, the frequency. I'm tapped in. I have endless amounts of energy, because I know, like, I'm the only person at the end of the day is gonna be my best role model because of all the shit I've been through. So that's the answer to that question, is when I was broke, dead broke, spiritually, mentally, and, you know, when I was going through what I was going through, you know, you kind of blame people because you're the victim, but you made yourself the victim. You get what I'm saying? And then you when you're dealing with, like, your parents or people around you don't experience what you're going through. So you can't hold them accountable for how you're feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I used to do. I was like, damn, I was on drugs, it's their fault. My mom looked, nah, it wasn't. It was me. And then once you fall back into the patterns or the cycles of the regular shit, then bow, you become that again.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
The risk reward is greater because we're bringing out the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not holding nothing back, because for what? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's dealing with some type of chaos. And that's how you have to move through life, is basically moving through chaos. We're a solar system. You know, anybody that comes into your solar system is either an asteroid or a planet that's gonna revolve. So it's like, you know, you gotta, like, at the point we're at, it's like we gotta be critical thinking. And we have our conversation. I tell him, this man right here be on some, you know what I'm saying? I tell him, like, yo, P, you're worth more, because it's hard to see it in yourself, because you go back to the frequency of the regular mind.
Fact.
You know what I mean? And it's hard because it's like we want that comfort of the people that are moving at that frequency, because it's like, okay, I know I'm a little better, but I'm not. I know I'm a little better, but
they bring you back down.
Yeah, and it's not nothing personal. Like, that's not. It's not personal to nobody. It's just like, we want more of life, man. When you want more of life, you can't be in the regular scenarios. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why you only catch me on a hike. You only from now on, like, you only catch me doing shit like this, and because it's giving the truth back to the world. And I hope everybody respects what we're trying to do, because it's not about taking nothing personal in life. Everybody has an opinion. I just want to bring forth the action behind my opinions of how I move, and make people understand. That's how it really works in life. It's like, yo, you got to be submissive to understand. Like, everybody's out here trying to do the same thing. Everybody's trying to be great. And when you move as one and you move as a team, it don't matter, because it's not about money. It's about you know, it's about seeing each person in your team grow and learning from each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh shit, like, damn, I didn't even know this about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's because that's how it is. Like, people like the old energy. Like, I tell you all the time, like, playing ball. Like, I love playing ball, but it's old energy. It's a release that I already released. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, what am I gonna hit? You know what I mean? I know what it is. I know how I'm gonna go, pick up ball, whatever. But the risk reward is no more. You know what I'm saying? That what we're doing right now, the risk reward is greater, because we're bringing out the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not holding nothing back, because I wanted to be a gangster, bro. Real shit. That's why I got tatted, man. That's why I really wanted. I thought it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought I didn't understand, like, a real gangster, bro, is somebody that takes care of their responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? A real made man is somebody that understands everything. A real person is somebody who can get along with any culture, any religion, any type of, you know what I mean? Because you understand that we're all here trying to do it. All it is your moral compass, man. You gotta stick to a strong moral compass. Never dishonor nobody. If you break a promise, make sure you tell the person why you broke the promise. Keep, you know what I mean? Be accountable for your actions. Yes. That's the true definition. That's one thing I can say I learned from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll never rat on nobody. I'll never blame nobody for my problems. I'll never blame nothing because there's no excuses for anything in life. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I mean? I'm my motivation of like, bro, I could never be who I was. Like, real shit. Like, that's my motivation. Like, I see what I was. I was disgusting. I was a disgusting human. Like, I had, like, yeah, I had a lot of wisdom and whatever, but I didn't live to any standards of what I knew I could be. You know what I'm saying? My motivation is to bring Meriden, Wallingford. Like, it's hard making out of these towns. Like, it's hard because it's like, it's scary. Because it's like all right, if I get a great talent, right? Because everybody you come into contact with, like, has either a positive or negative aspect in their life if they're moving at the frequency of the understanding of that. So when if I become great at something and everybody's like, yo, you see Joe, you see Joe, yo, you see P, you see they're doing some great shit, right? Then them same 1,000 people are driving around you. And then it becomes, okay, when is he gonna fall off? Oh, you see, and then that's when it happens. So when you go to, like, I moved out of Meriden, and I'm taking this further than just Meriden, where I live, wherever, it's you have new eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to know that much about a person from here on out. Because I don't care what you do. As long as you give me the respect, it doesn't matter from here on out. That's the problem. Everybody is trying to critique and see why everybody is where they are instead of watching, damn, these motherfuckers, people are talented. People got a talent. It's just you got to pull it out of everybody. Like, everybody has a talent. It's just that the distractions don't let you reach that potential because you're worried about how somebody kind of viewing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even talking on this, like, this is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I tell people, I don't have no credentials in life, but I'll tell you what, I know life. Because I failed all the way through. I did all the wrong shit to know the right shit. And then I like I said, I know I'm special now because I'm moving with the truth. And that's what my motivation is the truth. I don't create no more blockages of trying to bullshit anybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, because then you'll know. Guesstimate of, okay, how's he gonna take it? You'll know. Everybody got a story. The only thing that separates you is if you're not truthful in your story. Because that's what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to extort you. They're gonna try to pull up all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When you're moving authentic, they can't stop you. I'm saying nobody can stop when you're moving authentic. I'm my motivator. The people around me, seeing them grow and seeing them believe in me, that's my motivation. When people come here and are taking their time out of their day, because like at the end of the day, that's why I tell people, you're taking time out of your day to come grow this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, real shit. Mike, you taking the time. Everybody that's coming together, that's my motivation, because it's like, okay, they see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on this journey for the last 3 years of my life since I've been clean. It's been hard. Because I never acted on it, because you guys heard it all the time. Yo, I'm about to start the podcast. Yo, I'm about to start the podcast. And I was taking in so much knowledge at that time because what separates me? What separates you? How am I unique? And I had the invention for barbers, like I was telling you. Life is goals. So it's like road trips. Every time you hit a goal, you stay there for a little bit. Okay, it was cool, man, I hit this. And then you got to set the next one. You know what I'm saying? The next road trip. What do you want to be next? You know what I'm saying? And then you know what? Sometimes you come back around to the other goals that makes it even better, and then that's when you see your true talent. Like, because you can't hit everything on, like, barbering. Like I tell this all the time, like, you grind so hard that it creates a block, because you're like, oh, I gotta get this money, but then you're missing out on all the other things. You're missing out on the friends, you're missing out on the people that you can give knowledge to. Like, you know, like now, now I have a great balance where I could take the time and sit here and we could give this knowledge to people. You know what I mean? Like, when you overcompensate, you start making mistakes. You know what I mean? Real shit, my fear, my biggest fear, real shit is letting my family down again. Ever going back to any patterns that I diminished. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's like my fear, like being, oh my goodness, man. Like, if people, bro, I was getting so high that, you know what I'm saying? Like, to ever go back to that, like, it was that was scary, man. That, what else? You know, like manipulating people. I never want to be like, that's like, when you gotta manipulate people, somebody to believe you, that's my biggest fear. If somebody just don't like me authentically, you know what I'm saying? That's my fear, because it's like, it's not real. It's fake. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of fake, like, friends at the time that we were just manipulating each other. and it was demon time, man, real shit. But that like that's my fear, man. Just going back to old me, that's my fear. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always there. It's like a thin line, man. It's always, no matter what, no matter how positive you go, that's always on the other side. You know, not anymore, but like, you know, I was thinking about pills, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think about not anymore, but like when I first got off of the perks, like that year after, nothing's fun. Nothing. Like you can go to a basketball game, I was going to a Brooklyn Nets game, I was smoking, but there was no euphoria. You know what I'm saying? Then it got better. So I never want to go back to any of those states of mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest fear, is being the old me. Joe. I'm Johansen from here on out. You know what I'm saying? There's no turning back to anything. So my success is coming with development of the process of loving the journey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm successful in that. And my success is I want to be able to give back to like a lot of people, because I understand both sides of the fence. I understand life to the fullest extent. I believe at my point in my life or whatever. And it's not to have, you know, big house. I don't even really want a big ass house. My point of success is being able to do what I want at all times of the day. You know what I'm saying? And be with my family, be with my girl, be with my kids, be with my friends, and just be with the people I want to be with whenever. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to hold me back. You know what I'm saying? You know, just being able to go to wherever anybody wants me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you need, like, yo, Joe.
Facts.
You know? And I kind of live like that now, and I'm blessed to I do live a great life right now as I continue this journey. But I want it to be a little better.
I heard you.
We gotta pull the greatness out of each other, man.
Word.
I've been around a lot of great people, on and off the camera.
Word.
You feel me?
Word.
Like they need to. I got a couple people I'm gonna bring on here. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be a couple people on here that their story is so deep to me that the world has to know. I don't even care if we get one subscriber to see it. They got this. It has to be told. Like there's certain things has to be told.
It's gonna be impactful.
Yo, because it's like, damn. And you know, like I said, man, everybody that's watching this, even the people that are watching this, that are gonna click on what we watch, that's the motivation when they be like, damn. I don't care if you like what we doing, don't like it, just give some type of comment, give feedback, let people know, like, yo, that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like, you don't have to like nothing. It's real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, as long as I know you've seen it, you know, it's like a rap song. You don't like certain rappers at the point, but I'll tell you what, you be like, damn, he's kind of straight. That's how it works, man. You hate it, then love it.
Yo, and that's how I know we're moving so aligned, because that's the same way I feel. Like that motivation that you were just speaking about, like that's how I feel. When everybody's looking at me and like, oh P, like, all right, yeah, you moving the way you should be. All right, oh, I did this right. All right, yo, P, you inspired me to do this. Yo, P.
And another like big thing is, even if we fail, you know what I'm saying, telling each other like how I felt, like, yo, listen, I fucked up, P, yo, my bad, but this is how we're gonna go back. You see an angle where I think that's how it is.
That's how
it's, you know what I mean, it's the blueprint. This is the blueprint, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is, like.
Nah, that's a fact.